and Born Through Ashes versus Jinimunene. So Murko versus Aquary. I assume we're going to be seeing Scorpion versus Sonya. Now, Mr. Aquary has been playing Demolition. He was the winner of the Nordic Mortal Kombat XL Cup qualifier in DreamHack last week, taking out Yupe, who was a top 8 contender for MKX Season 3 finals, taking out Perfect Legend, taking out Beyond Toxin with Cutthroat Kano, and Aquary beat him. I believe it was 3-2 winners finals in the Nordic qualifier, and then Yupe reset, and then it was 3-2 grand finals after the reset.
It was an absolutely fantastic
It was really good.
It was an absolutely fantastic set. But Aquary, due to being at, I believe it was because he was at the MKXL Cup finals, he was unable to enter the final week. So he went in kind of like with a tiebreaker situation this week, where he won a match to kind of qualify for this, where he's now going to face off against Murko. I'm quite excited to see Murko again, because Murko is basically, we saw him on, I believe, the final week where he took on Storm, and that was a very crucial week for Storm. But we heard from a lot of people that Murko is kind of like this execution god, and he played Scorpion. Now, we heard that about so many players, about being just insanely strong, you know, with the ability to pull off max damage combos into good setups and stuff. And if you can play Hellfire, that's an absolutely lovely combination. And we saw some really nice tech from Murko, some nice conversions, and the execution that everyone had kind of sort of bigged up so much. We did see that in the final week. But now it's going to be Demolition Sonya versus that. So what we see from a lot of, I guess, the European region Scorpion players, that their tech is phenomenal. Their knowledge of character matchups is great, but it's their patience. If you're impatient against Demo, you're going to have a really bad time.
Well, I mean, especially when it's kind of like when she can get her game going and she's got the grenades loaded up, especially when you've got like the fully optimized combos like everywhere on the screen, like down to a T, which we know Aquary does now. It's not fun. It's very stressful to fight. But there we go. Murko starting off strong with a clean dash cancel, using his first bar, but he got the first hit bonus, so still good on bar. But that's a nice. Is it keep going up? 30%. Wow, 39.
Oh, but the down 3 to challenge the grab. I think he went for it slightly too early, and Mr. Aquary with the punish. And the normal into the safe reload. Just so crucial to how Demolition is now to be played.
Now, this is the side of Hellfire players that we see a lot, that it can be risky. Sometimes it works, but it's a very gut-feeling play. Now, Murko, after a breaker, forward dashed into forward 4, fully punishable on reaction, but Aquary didn't expect any a full combo for it. But Murko might just get up another meterless Hellfire wake up. I mean, it didn't work for him before, but luckily doesn't get stuffed this time.
Oh, we're not seeing some run cancels though. Murko gets caught by the 50-50, and I think, to be honest, definitely could have taken that round, but some kind of sloppy just conversions, I think. Just not being ready for everything.
Oh, there's the anti-air. Nice stuff. Murko knows the threat, makes the most of it. Oh, no, doesn't get a full punish. Still manages to reload in time.
I wonder if you can predict that reload if Scorpion gets a punish. I wonder if the forward dash into button will be sufficient, or
I'm certain you can teleport punish grenades in the neutral. You have to be ready to do that. Because that's the thing about fighting Demolition Sonya. She needs grenades. Obviously, if she has no grenades, she can still do meter burning and get some interesting combos and setups and stuff. But still, if she hasn't got them on her, her pressure game, when she's got you blocking, isn't as good. So you need to be able to stop her from reloading. That's the one thing we see the most when we see demo players lose in tournament, is because they're losing to players that are able to stop that on reaction.
I've got to say, that was some lovely staggering pressure there from Murko, though. We went for the low run cancelled into the standing 1 into the overhead. Just that sequence of just crisp cancels into overhead was a really nice play.
Oh, there's the overhead. Aquary gets it. Murko breaks away. Oh, runs straight into a dive kick. Aquary knew what he did last time because Murko tried to forward dash again, and Aquary punished it with a dive kick clean.
Wake up grab. I think the wake up grab was some maybe catch Mr. Aquary blocking on wake up, maybe challenging that's going to go. Oh, reloading mid combo. Here we go. So much damage into Splat, and he's not going to cash out the damage further. He's just going to use all 3 grenades for that knockdown pressure. Oh, but that could be good for Murko. Has the Flame Aura on. Oh, and there's the explosive grenade. So close to death. Gets the forward 4, gets blocked. Oh, and Aquary could have just poked, but Murko still presses a button, and Aquary's going to armor through. Smart stuff to Aquary to take game 1. But the second we saw Murko go for that Flame Aura and no button was pressed on block, you kind of feel like that was an extreme lifeline. Like, was Aquary just sitting there blocking because maybe you expect a counter-poking teleport? That's something we see so many Hellfire players go for in those clutch situations of, I'm going to teleport right now, not because it's armored, but because it's quick. And if you press a button and I tag you, I'm getting a full combo. Mr. Aquary not biting and just waiting for his moment to get the reversal, just to get that sufficient damage.
Maybe. Not a bad game from I'm going to say Aquaro. Murko, by any means. He had some good execution, but I mean, I guess the thing that killed him the most. Aquary. Mr. Murko.
Mr. Murko? I don't know.
Mr. Co.
We could go on forever.
We could. We won't, though, because we shouldn't.
Right, so, and again, just to jump back, normally you're so used to Scorpion players kind of securing the first hit with the down 4, but Aquary not getting a full dive kick there.
Now, Sonya's a character, like, she's not horrendously unsafe, but dive kicks for the most part are, especially if you've got a normal that reaches far enough. But so if you're fighting a Sonya player that's willing to do just that and go for those dive kicks in the neutral, then you have to respect it, but you have to be ready with the punish. I'm not against the restand. It's a forward 4, no fuzzy from Aquary. That's huge damage coming up.
Oh, I've got to say, Mr. Aquary, though, is going to be versed in this matchup because he had a really nice showing versus Juicy Joe, the Mortal Kombat XL Cup Nordic qualifier. So, I mean, there was good Hellfire presence there, too.
Aquary just getting caught by that forward 4 over. I think Murko's doing it to cover a number of options, though, because that caught him jumping forward, and the slide still confirmed. All goes for the safety of on block Meteor Burn Spear. But if he managed to jump over them, that would have been very punishable.
Now he's going to be careful. If Murko wants to sort of maintain pressure, he needs to stop Mr. Aquary from getting that the grenades back. One tag, you know, anywhere on screen you can whip punish. Oh wait, what? What happened?
He gets a spear. I mean, it was still a punish though.
I think he tried to like he tried to do a teleport, but he cancelled it and then did Meteor Burn Spear. Like he could have just committed to the teleport and got a full combo.
Oh, Aquary tries to wake up forward run. Oh, misses the normals though.
Oh, the preemptive Hellfire just to catch a run
teleport! No, the spear is not the option. You must be able to teleport. Guaranteed punish every time.
Now that was really nice, doing the run into 1-1 just to get the extended hitbox. Sometimes if you catch that max range low, nice chase down.
Nice chase down. Wonderful read.
Sometimes if you go for, that was a really nice decision there from Murko, because sometimes if you run in for the standing 2 after you get the max range run cancel with the low, there's a lot of pushback there. Like you aren't always actually close enough to land your full hits. And Murko, acknowledging the range of which his back 3 on hit would be effective, runs in and does standing 1 because A, it's quicker, and might have just had that extra increased bit of range to punish from that far away.
It's just a gross amount of character knowledge, really. I mean, obviously, Murko's played Scorpion for so long in this game that you expect to see this cool stuff, and players able to clutch it out and show us this character knowledge this far into the game is really nice to see. Because, like we've said before, players, like, they kind of... I feel like character speciality has kind of dwindled a little bit in this game compared to others, compared to other MK.
But you know what, I think that's kind of crazy, where we said back in the day that character speciality was actually thriving early in the game's lifespan. Because
it was
people playing a range of variations of the same character. They weren't playing multiple characters. But people, as the game has evolved, have wanted vastly different tool sets, and therefore they play the board and pick different characters rather than just one character with variations like we saw early on in the game's life.
So 1-1 right now. A nice even set to start things off for EU. Oh, Aquary whiffs the down 4. Oh, there's a trade. Murko gets the first hit with a down 1. Not a huge amount of damage, but it's that bar you want.
I actually quite like the regular teleport counter to me. I don't know if that will always work, but does get away with it.
There's that wake up. Another spear. I wonder why Murko's opting to go for the spear to punish the grenades every time instead of the teleport. Because from full screen, it's a sensible assumption that the spear is slower than the teleport.
Murko going for the risky stuff again, breaking into forward dash into forward 4. So slow, but gets it again. If it had just committed into either combo or Hellfire Aura. Oh, what the?
Okay, issue is, Murko doesn't have a breaker. I'm not sure how much this X-ray by itself is going to build.
How many grenades does Aquary have? He has 1. He has 1 grenade. That's not going to kill, but it's going to give him a nice setup.
Oh, he didn't build any breaker at all. Oh, doesn't fuzzy the low. He blocks the 50-50, but gets caught by the easy bit and costs him the round. Aquary steals that one back.
That X-ray was crucial. Would have been in a bad situation if it didn't work as well, but Aquary has always kind of notoriously been so correct on these X-rays.
Again, catches the overhead and just gets caught by the low.
That's not the first time we've seen Murko go for a poorly timed grab.
Oh, the anti-air jump back from the spear. Wonderful stuff. Nice catch.
Oh, wow. Run cancels into grab, but Aquary jumping back. Oh, wow. Grenade reload right in his face.
I don't think down for fireball cancel on block is the thing, though, because Aquary, like, you're going to press buttons after someone tries to dash cancel after a crouching poke on block.
Almost getting tagged, doesn't work out. Cancels it, gets the whip punish. No,
wow.
Whips the string. That's so unfortunate. Should have done 1-1-4 instead.
Murko is just desperate to take that round back, but he's going to manage it and has a severe meter lead right now. I mean, Hellfire's can do a lot with that. Oh no, the trade though.
Going for the preemptive Hellfire now isn't going to have access to that cancel. He is now, it's gone away. Oh no, and he bets it on the reversal. Very expensive teleport. Oh no, but the downfall connects. The Hellfire gets blocked, which does put him at minus frames, taking that 50-50. And here comes Mr. Aquary back in control. Aquary trying to punish. He knows that's unsafe.
Murko's going to build the stamina back, though. Oh, gets the air-to-air. That's good for him. Oh, catches it again.
That was a lovely, lovely confirm from Murko. He's going to go Hellfire Aura. Next, Mix-Up's going to do it. That might even do it. Is he going to meter burn ground fire? There we go. He is. There was nothing Aquary could do about that. That was nothing he could do, because when you get a grab and you meter burn Hellfire, sometimes you can wake up Armored Charge or something, but in that situation, Aquary didn't have any moves that could sufficiently get out of there. That's why he tried to go for the reload to avoid it. But unfortunately, the tracking on that Hellfire is insanely strong. Murko giving us a really good performance right now.
No, he's playing really well. Like you said, the last time we saw Murko was in Week 8 of the Pro League, where he had to fight Storm, and Storm being such a competent and consistent competitor in the Pro League at that point, like, that's quite a titan to take down in the Pro League, especially when you've not made top 8 before. So it was a close set, but I feel like we weren't able to really see what Murko was capable of. And Aquary, being a very successful player in Europe at the moment, offline and in the Pro League, especially with his Nordic qualifier win and qualification in the Mortal Kombat XL Cup, it's nice being able to defeat a player like that who's already established as someone we haven't really seen as much of at this point.
There we go. We're seeing that instant change from Aquary going for the reversal, and this is the pressure that we didn't see much of in game number 1. Oh, and he just tags him with the spear, though.
Do you reckon he's going for the spear when he knows that, or he assumes it's...
Oh, what a lovely reset that was.
When he thinks it's too
So
late...
much damage!
It is, that is huge, but when he thinks that maybe it's too late to... Wait, was that 2 Hellfire Auras? Was that 2?
On the run cancel, this sequence is incredible from Murko. And he
Oh my
meter burn.
word.
Wow! Absolute control.
Hellfire, I mean, Hellfire, this is exactly what I was talking about. Murko showing exactly why he deserves to be here.
There's the run cancel, immediately challenged though by Mr. Aquary. But Murko is actually on match point. Ooh, wow. Wake up grenade. That's when you know the opponent is respecting your wake up option. When you go for the wake up raw grenade. Absolutely unsafe on just doing that in that range. Oh, no whiff punish attempt though from Murko. Not ready.
Oh, there we go.
That is going to give Aquary... Yeah, it's going to give him a safe reload as well. Oh,
but he tries to jump. That could have been huge though. Murko misses the confirm though.
Oh, the delayed reversal could have been disastrous if Aquary got... if that was blocked, but... Very fortunately, was not.
Forward dash into forward 4 again. Aquary's not stopping him.
Aquary has been unable to punish this, though. Just goes for a raw teleport. I agree with that.
He wanted to get out of the corner, but gets thrown straight back in.
I was just about to say, Aquary chucking him straight back into the corner. It's still match point for Murko, but Aquary with the corner presence. Nice, good block on the low.
Staggering.
Oh, wow.
Murko's trying to make him do something silly.
Yeah, I think those fire grenades are to kind of avoid that trade. Clean jump in from full screen, having to use the breaker right there.
Oh, and there we go. Tries to punish dive kick, doesn't get it. Flame Aura. Oh, Aquary doesn't press a button. Hasn't got any grenades though. Aquary has to be careful. His damage output on the ground is going to be quite limited. Gets a touch.
To this day, I really want to know if Scorpion's forward 3 will punish the dive kick. It's an advancing string that can special cancel. Like, is it that it's just not used very often, or does it not punish? I wish I could. Could have been a really strong tool, but we just never see it used. Oh, wow. No, Aquary reversing the momentum. I mean, it was looking so good for Murko, but Aquary just stealing it back.
Aquary just did a great job of recognizing that Murko was just... He just didn't want to block on Wake Up. Murko tried to do a lot of meterless flame auras on Wake Up, a lot of Wake Up jumps, and Aquary is just... He's going to want a 50-50 on your Wake Up, and he's not going to mistime those as you get off the ground. So it was a bit preemptive. Murko does kind of give that round away, so it's 2-2 now. Murko's still looking good to moving on, but Aquary is making the adjustment, and this is one thing that Aquary has really improved on in the year he's been playing MKX, is his ability to now condition and adapt. I've improved like 20-fold since we first started seeing him play last year.
But that's what things like the Challenger Cup give players the opportunity to do. Aquary, you know, although we haven't seen him very active in the Pro League, he has been playing, but doing things like Challenger Cup and that gives him that weekly competitive tournament experience, playing in a 3 out of 5 setting where he can make these adaptations. Playing online by itself will not give you this experience. Playing in the Challenger Cup will give you this experience.
I feel like that's something, though, that Demolition gets particularly better than most of the cast in the game, is the air-to-air. Like, she can turn any air-to-air touch into, like, almost 30%
no,
damage.
That's so unfortunate, touching him on the absolute top of that hitbox, going straight through the Hellfire Aura.
And that's the adjustment. Murko still opting to go for forward dash into forward 4 after breakers, but... Oh, wow, the Flame Aura actually destroys the grenade.
Wow, I didn't even know that could happen.
Do you think it destroyed it, or do you think Aquary just detonated it really early?
Oh, I don't know what happened, but either way, match point is going to go to Mr. Aquary. And he uses the Meteora just to become plus on block. Nice tech right there. That is something Hellfire players do talk about. Using it meaty on the opponent's wake up, if you time it right, will be plus.
Oh, there's the mid-burn teleport. Risky, but it works. Dash cancel. There's the air to where we saw last time. Nice catch. Catches him just at the bottom of the spear.
Good block, and then gets tagged by the double low. Here comes Murko. This could very well be a 3. This could be a last round set if Aquary gets tagged again. And is that going to be meter burn? Will he be able to get away with it, or is the wake up going to catch him?
Oh, he baits it, down one, 5%. Match point, both players.
That was a complete 50-50. Wake up or not wake up.
Runs into the Flamor, misses the confirm though, but manages to get the dash cancel. So much meter build, and there's the bait on the armor, gets the full string. That's going to be huge damage. Spear to recapture.
Murko got very unfortunate when it was too far away to capitalize. Nice forward dash just to push him into the corner further. Getting the 2-1 forward to restand, and another low. Here we go. This could even take the game. Aquary's going to have breaker, must use it. No other options.
Run into grab, a forward dash into grab. Tried to do it this time.
Oh, the delay. So much respect. Good block on the 50-50 though. No, he gets hit by the instant dive kick. Here comes Aquary having to reload.
Oh, meter burn didn't do quite enough. Dive kick's going to knock him out.
Wait, he's got 50-50. This isn't over. Mr. Aquary is still alive.
Could this be a comeback? Mr. Aquary gets the 50-50. Murko doesn't have a breaker available. Has the bars. The chip damage from wake up teleport could be enough. He's going to avoid it. Yes, it is. It's going to work. And that was the first option on Aquary. You can tell he tried to armor break, but didn't manage to do it in time.
That is one of the strengths of Scorpion, the ability to have the armor on the reversal teleport, but also to just disappear.
Cannot be pinned down. You cannot be pinned down to Scorpion. Just that wake up teleport, unless you hit 2 attacks like you should right at the exact same time. You could tell that was the approach that Aquary was going for, but he just didn't get it. And Murko called the bluff and went, no, I am going to wake up teleport. On block, maybe enough chip. On hit, definitely enough damage.
That's the story of Scorpion's life, really. The set being handled by that teleport. But Murko, that was a phenomenal display of what Scorpion can do.
That was. I mean, Aquary was that close, like a 95% comeback. I mean, I don't remember the exact amount, but it was a serious life deficit. It was so close to getting a full comeback. But I feel like that's Murko, right? That's what it seems like. When he's on the offense, his game is impeccable. Like his execution is on point. His reads, his predictions are amazing. But it's when he got knocked down, he seriously struggled to get anything going when he was on the defensive. But in the last game especially, he did a good job of just making sure it was always his turn. Really good play. Oh,
it was such an incredible exchange as well. Like, honestly, that in the fourth game, that first round of the fourth game, that sequence, like, that is what Hellfire is all about. That was a perfect example of how to play Hellfire, and it was just, from start to finish, complete perfection when it comes to Hellfire Rushdown. And he kept it together. Like, he truly was unpredictable. Like, Hellfire just gets, because the run cancels on so many different things.
It was about a 70% life deficit, really. Like, Aquary was chip damage away from basically anything from being dead, and just like that, I mean, I know it was a 50-50, so there is a chance that Murko tried blocking on that wake up and didn't get it, but you can tell Aquary, he went for the low grenade into the overhead. That was clearly an armor break setup to try and stop that teleport, but it just didn't hit at the same time.
Yeah. Well,